man with an arrow?
Certainly. Why wouldn't I?
You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears.
Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn. Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry! Chase down that swine!
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Heel. To me. Come now, not pretending to be a man.
Ah, il tempo è morto, tevetto di scuri. Otti, lanciato! Otto so che è il lato!
What are you doing?
Come on, Henry, old chap! You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Oh, you know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
I apologise. I'm just glad you're... That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. The human swine roughed me up a bit.
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Who knows how many bandits are creeping around here.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
It's Lord Capon! Get here, everybody! You, help him!
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurva!
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Are you deaf?
Why?
For security reasons.
If you insist.
Nothing. All right.
What am I doing? And get a move. Here, enjoy.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs.
What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Oh, pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Tell him that you came as soon as you could. What fucking mess.
They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that? How could anyone be so cruel? They really did slaughter them. Why would anyone do that?
Another useless soldier come to ask questions.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged. Let me.
That feels a mite better. Thank you. What do you need to know?
What in the world happened here?
The bastards attacked.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. Then I saw what they'd done to the horses. I shouted at those bastards.
Without a weapon?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me, the others started to come out then, so the raiders ran. All that's left is his cloak.
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black. Voice loud enough to crack stone. Did you see him?
Who the fuck do you think half-killed me?
So he really was here. The bastard. And you've got no idea?
Something must have gone...
Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How can I figure out which way they went?
They left in a hurry. You could see if there's a fence knocked down. Or a gate. Good luck to you.
Ask. No.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
The noise woke us up. Me and Smil. We thought the horses were restless, or maybe some drunk had staggered here from the...
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes. My husband went out to see what was going on. Then It's so stupid. I didn't find out and...
Did you recognize him?
No. But they spoke...
At each other?
Yes.
And where did you hear that?
Everywhere.
I mean at the very start.
I don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man, huge, and dressed all in black. Did you see him?
No.
Who should I question about the raid?
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to... Jakob, the old stable boy. He even fought with them. Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something. I don't know of any... God bless.
How could anyone be so cruel?
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables. Are you...
Leave me alone.
Look, I know that it's difficult, but I only need you to answer a few questions.
Sir Radzig?
Yes.
What?
What actually happened?
Why did they kill?
Think carefully now.
Then Smill. He shouted.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. Now I'll never...
Did they take anything?
No.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and...
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No. It was to say...
You said they were demons?
No, just...
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came...
So they were yelling because...
No, something...
In the back? Where?
Toward...
So some of them were running away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
Where? Where did they...
To the north.
Thanks. That's all.
Good luck to you.
How could anyone be so cruel? How could anyone be so cruel? How could anyone be so cruel?
Why you? What did you ever do to anyone?
Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything. Such senseless brutality. How could anyone be so cruel?
What? Who's there?
Easy.
I don't know anything.
Are you hurt?
No.
What really happened here?
I don't know.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No.
The raiders fled north into the woods.
What makes you so sure?
The stable boys. From what they said, it makes sense.
So, you're relying on the word of those cowards.
They might be scared, but they saw what they saw.
I'll send Rhoda with you, if you do happen to be right.
Farewell.
Rhoda,
Right here, Captain.
go with Henry here and take a look in the woods to the north.
To me! They went deeper and deeper, for sure. They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Do it myself. I don't even have to. Hey, who's there? Well now, what was come crawling out from under some rock? Curse! You'll get Dear God. Strength for that.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Christ's sake, what other options do I have? I won't make it to camp and you know it. You want to leave me here to die in agony?
Or... Hey! Answer
listen to my prayers, just when I wanted to vent my rage on something. Bring it on!
Dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Someone in Neuhoff must know more about it. Yeah. Smell. You don't know who this hoof pick. It's for cleaning hoofs, and so I thought that...
I know whose it is. Why do you ask? Where did you find it?
In the woods. The bandits who were still alive were talking about it.
My God. How could he?
I don't understand.
I don't even want to believe it.
What do you mean?
Ginger. He acted strange after the attack. Everyone was shaken up, but he couldn't even look me in the eye. And now he's vanished. Never said a word to anyone, just left.
Ginger, you say? Could he be mixed up in it? His behaviour was suspicious.
So you noticed it too? Mother of God. I don't even want to think of it. So...
I can't believe he was working with them.
But why was he so nervous?
I don't know. I'll try to find him and learn the truth about this whole thing.
After you do, please come and tell me what really happened. Even if it's just to say where his body is. Take care.
Do you know where Ginger could...
Not an inkling. Yeah? God bless.
Do you know anything about...
Yeah.
Any idea where I'm...
Well...
What?
Look, I know how he looks.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him.
Where's that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves.
But the forest is full of folk like that. It could be...
Aye. Except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, Through the woods in the direction of Uzhitz.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. Well, and they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running...
Exactly. Farewell.
Yeah.
Good health to you.
Have you seen Ginger around here?
Who?
A boy with ginger hair, a stable boy from Neuhof.
No one from Neuhof's been. May the Lord watch over you.
If you want to ask questions, talk to me and leave the others in peace.
Good day to you.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Sorry, there's never...
A murder's been committed at Neuhof, and that boy likely knows who did it. It's vital I find him.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late, but that Ginger lad really hasn't been here.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards to justice, so how about helping me out?
Calm down, lad, for the love of God. There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Do you have any idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, You'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Uzets. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge. I could spend weeks searching.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
All right, I'll go.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. What?
I'm looking for Ginger from...
I know him.
There's a few questions I need to...
Well, he'll have to go...
So where does he use...
You think we're the only chalk?
Probably not.
And you don't need to look under every...
I really must speak with him.
And you think he had a...
Hard to say.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I did...
Downstream by Talmberg. Somewhere by...
If you follow the river to the west, you're back...
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about it. Oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah.
to earn a...
Blood will be spilled.
Good day to you. What?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of...
Look, a terrible crime's been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are making it harder for me.
Well, if you've been sent by Sir Radzig, you can deal with those two criminals who've been lurking around asking about the same boy.
And do you know where they are?
They won't be far, but I don't know where exactly. From here they headed south, so maybe try there. There are plenty of good hiding places around.
So you're saying I should find them and kill them?
Just see to it they can't cause any trouble here. And then I'll tell you everything I know.
That's fair. I'll look for them.
The words of a true man. God be with you.
Nahoja Prosper!
Let's see what you can see.
Seek.
Get him!
I'm going to enjoy. Are you going to cry now? Is that...
Good health to you, sir.
I've taken care of those two cutthroats.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is they've been taken care of.
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What?
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uj.
He limps and he's from Ujitz.
It's all I know.
And now tell me exactly what, and don't leave any...
That's quite a...
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the... Only there was something there that shouldn't have been. And then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then all the killing started, and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I could go and ask them if it's important to.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect.
Jesus Christ be...
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
But why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people. Why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Good luck then.
Yeah! return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
明明是1000亿兆台币，那只有一个国家最高兴，当然就是中共。
可以。
很爆了，连民众党国际部也。
Yeah.
Well, look who did.
I was looking for that boy
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
What?
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for... I really don't know. Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you...
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Any chance of some...
It all depends on what... As I'm sure you've noticed, the road... Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for...
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs. Maybe like... In any case, bring me...
Very well.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed. So take a good sharp dag...
Isn't that a bit barbaric?
Barbaric ways.
That does make sense.
Greetings. What business have you?
My lord.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what...
The whole story, or just the gist?
It's up to you what you can...
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Ujits with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang.
Then bring him to me in Mehoyet, and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir. Why choose Mehoyet?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it?
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded...
But the bandits won't find much silver in.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on.
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold...
Exactly. It's not about...
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.